afternoon. This is Meg. This is Chasing Retro, and today I get to put a few items into one of the cookbook journals that I've been working on. I'm working on this one right now because this one is one that I have created to be a ring bound journal as opposed to one of the 5 ring binders. I remembered as I was making these why I don't really love making ring bound journals, and it's because they're sort of restrictive in how much you can put into them. And I know that the eyelets also narrow the ability for them to open and close and hold a lot of stuff. Nevertheless, these are going to be amazing journals, and I have all of the pockets and tuck spots in here now. Well, maybe minus one. I think I might put a cookbook page pocket in here later, but I thought that I would just come on today and let you add some ephemera and tags and stuff into the journal so far. And then I'll just have to make little notes for myself. Let's see if I can find my little flags. These are my little flags that I use to notify myself that I need to go back and do something later. This is a transparent pocket, and so I think for this first page I want to do one of these. This is just an offcut that I've created into a little flip-up journaling card, and I think these colors go perfect here. And then let's do a large pocket with an image on it. Not pocket, journaling card. You know what I mean, guys. It's been a long week, long morning actually, so I'm probably gonna say a lot of things that don't make sense. This is the first page, and it is just a flip out. This is one of the digitals that I offered up in my Ko-fi shop. It's a tea towel. And then this is a quilting square that I found at an antique store, and I turned it into a pocket. I made a little cluster here using some of the stickers from the scrapbook kits and then some embossed cardstock and fabric. And then into here I have tucked this handwritten recipe for homemade salami, which is interesting to me. And then another one of these little flip up tags. So I thought these colors were perfect for this little spot. Now this is going to be an interesting pocket to deal with because obviously since it's quilted, there's layers in here that you kind of have to work around. Okay, I hope I'm getting all of this in the picture. I have a tuck spot here. This is from a Hot Point Range instruction manual. So I'm going to put a few things in here that are not decorated yet, as you well, you can't see. Let me pick it up. I have all of this in a tray. These are all the little things that I will use to decorate. So I will go back later and add decorations to these little things, so that this will just show me, hey, you need to go back and add something. Let's see. Let's put in a green stamp book page as well. And then right here, this flips out and I have a side pocket, and we can put in, how about this recipe card here? Adorable. And maybe this strawberry page, just a little note sheet. Okay. Slide back over here, y'all. It's gonna be a lot of moving around because this is a large journal. This is a really cute book page with a mom calling her kids in for dinner. I think it's snowing, which is amazing because she's wearing short sleeves. She must be getting hot in that kitchen. And then this is, it's kind of like a CD pocket sleeve, but I used some Tim Holtz wallpaper, and then this is the front of one of those little baking booklets. I think this one was put out by Fleischmann's Yeast, and of course they have other brands in their repertoire. So what can we put inside this thing? Let's do Let's do one of these cards. How about this mother telling her daughter it would be easier if you used egg beaters. Although, I don't know if I'd make cookies with egg beaters. That's maybe if they're meringue. Otherwise, I don't think you could. Oh, that's not gonna fit. That is not going to fit. Let's try. I don't want to do another product image. Let's see. How about this little lady? I probably need to put a fabric tab on her too, so I will put that there to remind me to go back and add a fabric tab. The reason why I'm going ahead and putting all this in here is because I don't want to overstuff this book. I want to make sure I get to the end and I can still close the book. So I like to put fabric tabs on things like this that could get lost down in these envelope pockets. This is the original cover page of the book, and then I just decoupaged or glued down another cookbook image of some onions that looked really neat. There's another recipe book page from a barbecue book. Okay, we have a very large bag here. Let's see if I have anything really large to put down. I have this. It's a recipe for oatmeal cookies. Put that in there. And I don't think I have anything really big. I have some other things that I can add if I have room, like large. I mean, I have some large magazine images like this that I could glue onto a journaling card, or I guess a large recipe card in this case, and then put down in there. So that's probably what I'll do in that spot. So I'm reminding myself to go back to that too. I did a very large deep pocket here in the back of this wallpaper page. So let's put, that's two stuck together. Which one should I put in here? Let's do cookies. Nope, because the mom and the little girl had cookies. Let's do pie. So we have some pecan pie, and then I'll put in a blank recipe card too. And I need to go back and decorate this pocket. So that's to remind me to do that. This is just a blank page. I think I'll leave it blank. Here's a shopping list envelope that I got in Happy Mail. So how about, we'll put that tapioca die cut. I thought that'd be fun to write on the back of. We'll put that in there, and maybe this too. It's a swan's down cake recipe. That's not gonna fit. I'm a really bad judge, y'all, of sizes. Like, will this fit or not? Let's put a guess check. I got this from Jenny, I think, in Happy Mail. I think that's who gave this to me. I've gotten so many Happy Meals in the past week. They're starting to run together. I apologize if that's not who that's from. I made this little cool sideways slanted pocket out of a cookbook page. So this will be a good one for the swans down. I probably need to decorate this too with a little something, little tiny embellishment of some sort. This is from a children's cookbook that is used, the cover is used in another one that I'm making. Another deep pocket here. I think I need some more ephemera. Thought I had enough. You never have enough. You think you have enough, but you never do. That's gonna barely fit a meal plan card in there. Let's do one more thing. Let's do a glassware pattern card. And then I've already got something right here that's, I think that's a Sally Lunn bread, but it looks like a cake. They just put berries on it. Let's put the shopping list in here. This is a shopping list that I found inside of a phone book. It says beef stew beef, Listerine, sweet milk. So back then, or in the South, people specify sweet milk from buttermilk. And then instant milk, buttermilk. Okay, they needed both. Peaches, chicken, lighter fluid, and eggs. Eggs. I mean, that's how a lot of people where I live say that word. So maybe they think that's how it's spelled. I think that's so cool. Little slice of history. I think the phone book I got this out of was from 67. If that dates it for you. This is a Eagle brand recipe book cover. And then graph paper. This is another, oh, this is not my digital. This is the digital that I found online at one of my commercial sources. And then this is my digital on the back. So in this giant envelope, I'm really gonna leave it blank. This is really for the receiver of this journal. This is a great place to tuck large pages that you wrote a recipe on. But I'm gonna also put this in there. This is from a Knox Gelatin cookbook. And then we have a little back pocket here. I guess we could put this mom and daughter in there. And then another cookbook page. This is some wallpaper I received from Judy. So thank you, Judy, for this. I made pages for every book. And then I have created this out of another cookbook as a tuck spot. So let's put this. I received these from my good friend. She thought that they would be perfect in my journals, and they are. Let's put that in there, and then let's do this. This needs to be decorated. It's a little coin envelope. So I'll put a reminder. And then this is, I didn't get to show y'all these yet. These are some of the author Ann Tainter images. I ordered one of her books, and a lot of the sayings on them were PG-13. Let's just say it that way. And I did not want those in my journals, so I altered them. I found some PG, G or PG sayings and typed them out and cut them apart and put them on here instead over it. So it feels kind of like a collage. I snack so my kitchen won't get lonely between meals. This is giving me a little bit of a heart attack right here. She doesn't seem to mind though. And then this is a all-weather book page. So this is a book that I found at an estate sale that lets you write. You can write on this paper even if it's raining. So it's for like a field guide. I figured that was perfect for a cookbook. And then I have this scrapbook pocket page. We'll put that in there. And I'm realizing now that I need a lot more tall items to go in here. Okay, this is a piece of ephemera. It was going to be a journaling card until I realized that I liked both sides. It's from a early 50s magazine. So this advertises a shelf liner cushion. And this advertises those Roy Ledge shelf liners that I talked about wanting to find and never found. Did not want to pay what people are charging for them, but there's an ad for them, so at least I get to put that in here. I do need to decorate this too. I probably don't need to put this on all the decoration pages, but because I always do, 5, 6, 7 flip throughs before I say that a journal is complete, just to make sure I didn't miss anything at all. This is from a Fleischmann's Yeast cookbook. I made a little belly band. Sour cream cake. Oh my goodness, look how adorable that is. I did not know that was on the back. So adorable. Well, whoever gets this gets a double treat. That is amazing. This is a very large fabric pocket, and I've put a large recipe card with a fabric tab of carrots. And then this is a file folder page. I probably should have put more of these in this journal because this one is not going to come with the, the Betty Crocker binder tabs. But you can always easily add, just get a cheap pack of file folders, cut them down, and you'll have instant dividers for your cookbook. I need to decorate this little card a little bit. This is a strawberry recipe page. Those look like they have a glaze on them of some sort, don't they? Very old ledger. I found this at a estate sale recently. I was excited because it's got that brown, those brown lines that you don't see nowadays. I don't think I have anything big enough for this pocket, so maybe this. And I do need to decorate this. This is an insurance client card. I'll put that there to remind me. My desk is a mess. Y'all cannot see this, but it's bad. So I've been spreading out this ephemera, and now it's mixed in with all this other stuff. Okay, I need to add more to this. This is like a dress rehearsal, if you will, to show me how many more things I need to obtain and make. And it's usually quite a lot. This needs to be trimmed. Oops, I had fuzz on my scissors. Do y'all see that? Okay. And I need to eat this too. You know what? Let me just do the whole thing and punch the corners. Okay, that's a little bit better. If this is truly supposed to look like a vintage cookbook, then we need to vintage it up. And I'm not crazy that the back is so busy, but you can always write on with a heavy marker or glue a little piece of paper down if you wanted to put a recipe on the back of that. And I need to, so I glued this napkin or decoupage this napkin that I received in a Happy Meal, and I love it. I just need to add a fabric ruffle or something right there. So okay, we have another very large pocket. It's very obvious to me now that I have a lot more work to do. 7 journals at once is no joke. It is very, oh, I forgot to put a flag there. Meg, you didn't put anything in this pocket, so go back. Also, when I go back is when I decorate things. Oops, what? It's when I decorate things like here. If I don't do this thing I did at the beginning, which I love to do on these fold ends, sometimes I'll put a glue or sew a piece of vintage trim. Love the way that looks. It also shows you when it's not obvious that you can grab this and open it up. This is a page from a napkin folding instruction book. I put some very plain colored like copy paper in here for just writing recipes on. It's more interesting than just white. This is from an Ideals magazine, and I kept it as is because it's just great. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that has a pattern, but you could always glue recipe pages, recipe cards down. Here is a fabric flip. I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do fabric flips in these, and I decided yes. I think it'd be a really cool place to showcase maybe one of your favorite or most treasured family recipes. You could even tear the edges and make it look like you just ripped it out of something and glued it down. And this would help protect it. I think that would be really cool. This is another piece of that quilt square. And then a doily, or not really a doily, it's a medallion embroidered piece. And then some gingham ribbon. This is as straight as I can get it. I had so much trouble cutting this quilt material and making it straight, so it's just going to have to be perfectly imperfect. Here's another side pocket. I can probably put a tag in here. But that's probably it, because everything else I have is small. Maybe this little card. And I'm gonna add a note to myself to add more and also decorate. Here's another one of those PG-13. Some days I amaze myself, other days I put my keys in the fridge. I don't think I've actually done that, but I have put other things in the fridge. I've also left coffee in the microwave for like 8 hours. Anybody else do that? Yes. And then let's put this playing card here. Here's a Jello ad / instruction for something. This is a study guide for how to purchase silverware and other kitchen items wisely. I think this is from a home ec book that I had. Isn't this beautiful scrapbook paper? I didn't have the heart to do anything to this side. But on this side, I created this tuck spot with a super fun image from Popular Mechanics. And again, I guess I could put another one of these large cards. I have more of this kind of stuff over there. It's just off camera and I would have to leave to go get it. So this will remind me to add more to this tuck spot. This is from a children's book. Another home ec page showing a renovated kitchen. Look, y'all, renovation back then was one of these refrigerators to like the style we have today. That's funny. That shows how old this book is. This is from Heloise Kitchen Hints. Scrapbook page. This is a children's Sunday school book page. I love this. This is like, I guess those are hard-boiled eggs with carrot centers. I don't know what else it could be if it's white. Maybe turnips. I don't know, but I think they look like daffodils. They're pretty neat. This is a fun little double flip page, and it has, I can put a strawberry in here. It has a pocket here, and then it flips down, and there's another pocket here. I'll put an ice coupon in here. Little boy's enjoying a bowl of cereal, it looks like. That's not going to be a good thing for this because of this knot. We will not put that there. Let's find something flat. So as y'all can see, this is my process, and this is also why it takes me so long to make journals. You can imagine if it takes me this long to do this, multiply this by however many I choose to make. It's quite overwhelming, but it's fun. I really do enjoy the process. It's just, it requires a lot of patience and going over and over and over again because you don't want to leave anything out. Okay, so I have some extra items that I don't want to put in because they're tiny. So I'll have to make little pockets for these. This is a dry cleaning tag, a canning seal or sticker, I guess. Dixie Crystal's sugar coupon, and Jenny gave me some slides, and I took the images out and put in some cardstock with a little sticker. So I don't know if I'm going to tuck that in here or if I'm going to somehow attach it to whatever I tie to the rings. That may be cumbersome and annoying in a recipe binder, so I might just put it inside. So let's see how she looks now when we close the book, because we still have a lot more to add, it seems. Okay. It's okay. It can't take too much more, but it is, it's starting to fill out and look really fun. I love it when these, so I don't really mind gator mouths on cookbook journals. I feel like it's allowed. Also, I feel like that these would be best displayed in a kitchen on a cookbook holder. Do you know what I'm talking about? It looks like a podium almost, but countertop, and you can sort of open it up and recline it back on your counter. And then some of them even have like this chain with a weight on it that lets you bring it down and hold your book open. You wouldn't need that on these journals, but I think that would be beautiful displayed on a countertop. So thanks for coming with me as I added some more ephemera and decided what else this little guy needs to be complete. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, and this weekend I probably will be a little quiet, at least on YouTube. I might do some additions to my shop. I have some plans to put some more journaling kits in there, so be looking for that. But my children are on fall break with the university. I have a child full-time at the university and one taking dual enrollment classes, and this is their fall break week. So we will be spending the weekend as a family at home, and just not, I will be working on things, but I won't be on YouTube, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope you guys have an enjoyable weekend. I hope it's turning into fall wherever you are. We have clouds and a high of 68 today, so I consider that fall. And I'm wearing a sweater, so yeah. But you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you in the next one.